It's important to remember that we didn't create the nano world. Nature did. Like so many other areas, nature got there first. Nature has invaluable lessons for us in getting to grips with nanoscience.
Nature is much smarter than we are at doing nanotechnology, in fact. Nature's been doing nanotechnology all along.
Nature really is a true inspiration for working with nanoscience. I mean, Mother Nature is the template that we really work from. She's really put together a very complex system within the body and within cells and within nature itself. And it's this machinery that scientists are still struggling to really understand. And it's all of this that we're really working on to understand the fundamentals behind it and using this machinery for our own benefit.
So in many situations, nature got there first, and it already makes really, really strong fibres. For example, caterpillar cocoons are almost as strong as steel. Spider silk is the strongest natural material in the world. We use materials like these to influence the work we do.
Yeah, I think nature really does inspire a lot of the research that happens in nanoscience.
For example, the lotus effect is one of them, where you have especially structured surfaces where water drops off, peels off.
And you have ideas where applications for window coatings.
It's used in our clothing industry to make our clothes waterproof.
So that could be one of the examples of the ideas coming from nature being introduced into the everyday life.
The colour of a butterfly's wings. Why are they so intense? Nano in nature explains it.
I think there's a lot of reasons to still look closely what has nature developed before us.
We certainly need to learn from nano in nature before we can move on and apply it to technology.
When you think of how a plant can grow from a seed, imagine if we could take a microchip seed and grow a microchip out of it.
So we can actually design in the lab experiments that explore beyond what nature's ever delivered. And so whilst it's important to understand to emulate nature, and nature can teach you something, actually we have the wherewithal now to do experiments that nature could never have conceived of.
Let's say we threw some chemicals into a beaker, mixed them all up, and got them to self-assemble into the kind of designs that we need them to make. Okay, now we're actually really doing that at the moment. We can throw chemicals together and encourage them through the good old-fashioned laws of nature, encourage them to self-assemble into very ordered patterns, the kind of patterns that we can take advantage of.
You look at what nature has done and you understand that nature has got to what it has at the moment by a form of natural selection. So oftentimes, if you know that a particular structure was engineered by nature to have a certain hardness and strength, if you try to emulate those kinds of structures in the lab, you'll find a very fast route to going towards a very hard and robust structure.
It's very much inspired by nature. Nobody would dare suggest that we are smarter than nature. We're really just trying to understand how nature works.